Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Son of a Gun Gourmet, and today I'm very excited to share with you how I prepare one of my favorite dishes, honey and Dijon crusted rack of lamb. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and let's start cooking. To start, you're going to need to remove all the silver skin from the lamb. I'm making sure to keep my knife blade pointed up and away from the lamb to take off as little meat as possible. After that, season the lamb with a good amount of kosher salt and let it come up to room temperature. Set the stove to medium-high and turn the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit to preheat. Once your pan is hot, add the oil. A thick bottom or cast iron pan will give you a more consistent heat, which is better for searing. Make sure to lay the lamb flat to get a nice even sear. As always, when it comes to searing, make sure that you're not moving it around too often, but it doesn't hurt to double check and make sure that all the meat is making contact with the pan. Once the lamb is a nice golden brown, I'm going to sear the bottom of it as well. The lamb isn't going to be fully cooked in the pan, we're just looking to get a really nice color on it at this point. And once I'm happy with the sear that I've gotten on the lamb, I'm going to take it out of the pan and I'm going to put it on a baking tray. Next, we're going to make the pan jus. Discard any oil from the pan. Start with melting some butter and then add thyme and garlic to it. Let them cook out until they develop a nice aromatic aroma. Next, deglaze the pan with red wine. A good rule of thumb is to use the red wine that you'll be serving the meal with so that they pair up nicely. Let the red wine reduce down until it is slightly thick, and then add 1 cup of beef stock to it and reduce the heat to a low simmer. Now I'm moving on to the lamb crust. Start by picking and finely chopping a couple sprigs of rosemary. Add 1 clove of minced garlic. I like to use a rasp to get my garlic minced very fine. Add about 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, about the same amount of honey, and a bit of cracked black pepper. Mix it all together, and that's going to be your crust for your rack of lamb. Use a brush to apply an even coat. Once it's totally coated, it's ready to go in the oven. And 12 minutes later, it should be done. Let the lamb rest for about 15 minutes, and this will give you plenty of time to be able to finish the sauce. To finish the sauce, it needs to come back up to a boil. Once the jus comes back up to a boil, I'm going to take it off the heat and start whisking in some cold butter. This is what gives a pan jus its velvety, rich consistency. Now that the lamb is rested and the sauce is ready, the only thing that's left is slicing. With a sharp carving knife, slice down in between each of the bones to try to make the chops as evenly sized as possible. Serve it with whatever sides you feel complement it best, and you have a perfect meal for a special occasion. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and keep on cooking.